The Mercedes A-Class has evolved quite dramatically since it first went on sale at the end of the 90s. From a compact MPV body shape, it's transformed into a more traditional family hatchback and has become one of the most desirable premium hatches money can buy, taking on the likes of the Audi A3 and BMW 1 Series. When spending upwards of £20,000, it's safe to say you might expect something of a high-end feel, and that's exactly what you get with the A-Class. The dash has a very stylish look, even if it's not as functional as some of its rivals. It's not quite got the same finish to it as the Audi A3, but at least the seating position is good, thanks to a fully adjustable seat and steering wheel. As is the case with other Mercedes, most of the functions for the infotainment system are controlled via this dial in between the front seats. It's not the most instinctive system to use, and it can be quite distracting when using it on the move. One thing you might find slightly irritating too, that's if you're not used to Mercedes, is the gear selector, which is a stalk on the right hand side of the steering wheel. It basically lives where the wiper stalk is on, well, every other car. Space isn't an issue, especially alongside cars like the Audi A3 and BMW 1 Series. 4 will find it more than comfortable with enough head and legroom to get comfortable, although a fifth person may struggle if they're sitting in the back middle seat because of this central transmission tunnel. The boot opening isn't the most practical shape for loading larger items, and it's also quite shallow, but it can be extended by folding down the 60/40 split folding rear seats. While looks and practicality are an important part of hatchback ownership, it's on the road where it really counts. And let's be honest, the A-Class has already got some well-established competition in the Audi A3 and BMW 1 Series. There's a wide choice of petrol and diesel engines in a choice of either manual or automatic gearboxes. The diesels have plenty of pull but are a bit gruff, while the petrol versions are more settled but just not as economical. So you really have to decide what you find more important. This one is the A200 CDI and will return over 60 miles per gallon. But if you want more economy, the A180 CDI Eco will return at 78.5 miles per gallon, with emissions of just 92 grams per kilometre of CO2. But if it's performance that's up your street, then there's a mind-blowing A45 AMG version that'll do 0 to 60 in around 4.5 seconds. The comfort setting is a little overly firm, and it does feel unsettled over uneven surfaces. You'd expect it to be worse in the performance engineered AMG models, but surprisingly it's slightly improved, albeit still firm, especially if you opt for the bigger alloy wheels.